Hey, 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 this is Drippy. Today I'm going to go over real quick the Tesla trade we took in the morning. I alerted the trade around 11:15 a.m. And let's go over the Tesla chart for 2 hours. This is a 2 hour Tesla chart. And you can see here that once it broke out of this kind of like this pennant, we have this acting as a demand zone for Tesla. You know, the price goes below it, comes above. So this was, a key area for Tesla. And today is Friday, so maybe one thing going into the market was that I have to be patient, and market makers might try to pinch the price of Tesla within certain region. Okay, so let's move on to the 5 minute chart of Tesla. Now, a couple things you want to observe here is that pre-market, Tesla created a high at 1021, which was acting as a resistance from previous level here. Um, and also it created a low at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Eastern was around 991 area. So this is the area you want to watch. And so another thing, yeah, so this was the demand zone we saw in the previous 2 hour chart I showed you. So, if you think about what are the key levels we need to watch for Tesla, so first is this level right here, this acting as a resistance, this will act. So another thing I want to point out is that this create Tesla, you're seeing this buying pressure, you cannot it cannot close below this area. Someone is buying constantly around 985 area. And then you see here it's creating higher high. And as we are approaching 11 a.m. Eastern, it failed to create a new low. And remember that, if it cannot create a new low after 11 a.m., we could see some kind of reversal around 11 a.m. Eastern. That's how, the 11 a.m. kind of works is that, if the trend continues, it will continue kind of whole day or just like consolidate. If it doesn't, we can see sharp reversals. And I was and there were a couple other things here. You can see it had this wedge kind of pattern here forming, and you could also call this kind of like a head and shoulder pattern where this is the head, this is the shoulder, and this is another shoulder. But it looks like a better like a wedge pattern now, and it was also in a squeeze here on a 5 minute chart, a small squeeze. Okay, so so many things to think about. And then also the CMA was acting as a resistance. So let's go back and rewind this to kind of go through what I was thinking. So I told about three things: demand zone, higher high, and 11:15 a.m. We didn't see um, any signs of it continuing the trend down. It was, in fact, it was a double bottom, and this is a W pattern here. You see this W here, this is the W pattern. So this was also another key area you want to watch, right? So I'm showing you all the key resistance and support, and this was another area you want to watch. This wick, this act as resistance, support, resistance. So all these key areas I'm marking here. Okay, so this is how I create my levels. And then this area, of course, is the neck of the W pattern. And then finally we have this area right here, this candle. This was basically the market around market open area, you know and then finally this area right here, which was basically the top, like this right here on the closing basis of the pre-market high. So these were the levels I was watching. It was on my phone. It wasn't really something I was like be able to look on my laptop, but I had my levels marked last night for Tesla because I was kind of hoping to trade Tesla. That's my go-to to trade, because if I am um, out, I want to trade familiar charts. Okay, so let's rewind this using the rewind feature here. So I'm here watching Tesla now. This is, a clean, kind of like a clean setup here. And now, um, let's see, let's see what's happening. So this is where I alerted, it's trying to break through this 990, 993 resistance. And you see here, this squeeze is forming. you know, and this was what happened. It broke out on a stronger, relatively stronger volume, and the contracts were already up like 50% in this one bar, I think. And after that, it was just a matter of seeing how it plays with the levels. And you see how clean this, you now notice here, this should act as a support now. That's what I was hoping. Like you see this bulls taking in charge, breaking off a critical resistance, acting as a support. So this was another good entry area. And then let's continue forward. Let's see what happens. Again, another uh, strong move for Tesla. You know, let's continue watching this again. Now this should act as a support. Like it's so clean, it's so simple. This is a perfect technical breakout, a perfect technical trade. Nothing. I wasn't able to watch the flow, but I'm sure around this area flow would have been bullish, and it broke out of the squeeze as well. So it was a clean technical break, nothing fancy here. And I exited my trade around this area because I didn't want to watch. I was waiting for my breakfast, and it didn't really make a new high after this. If I speed this up, I think it was just consolidating. It didn't really create a new high after this. So yeah, that was a perfect trade, acting as a resistance. Uh, super clean trade in my opinion. It can get better than this. When premium spikes were insane because of these strong volume bars. Um, you know, so I hope that you like this session, a small and sweet session for you guys. Thank you for supporting me so far. Thank you for 25,000 followers on Twitter, and I will catch with you guys later. Bye.